folks, welcome back to the Big Bear 77 Fights page, and it's time for another Raw video. Sorry I'm late on the review, but hey, better late than never, right? Let's just get right into it. It was on the 5th of September. First, I would like to talk about something serious. Connor's cure, pediatrics cancer. WWE supports it. So if you can get out, raise awareness. If you can donate, that'd be great. So I just wanted to talk about that for a second, as both shows, SmackDown and Raw, was dedicated to it. Let's go ahead and get on into the wrestling. The open segment between Mick and Stephanie. Oh, this was actually really good. Back and forth about, did Stephanie know, did she not know, why she's not returning Mick's phone calls. Mick said, I believe you, Stephanie, because if I weren't, you're either a good liar or a bad person, and I can't believe that. So that was a good quote. I love the opening segment between the two. You saw the intensity. Great job on that. Opening in-ring segment was KO's celebration. He's down there celebrating. He's happy. He's the champion. He's down there with Mick Foley and Stephanie McMahon in the ring when, enters. Oh, wait. I do want to talk about this real quick. He did attack the crowd for chanting, you deserve it. Really solidifying his heel character, I believe. Attacking them, saying that you guys chanted it. What do you guys think? By chanting it, you guys are better than you really are. Blah blah blah. He really solidified that heel character. Then here comes Seth Rollins to confront Stephanie, not KO, like everybody kind of expected. Attacks Stephanie, saying that she had to know when Mick defended her. Attacked Mick, saying you must know, you must be in Stephanie's back pocket. Everybody's in Stephanie's back pocket, which I kind of agree with. Then he said, if you want to make KO the face of this company, well, I'm just going to personally burn it down to the ground. I thought that was a very good segment between them. Stephanie then, he lost his cool and attacked KO, Kevin Owens. Knocking Kevin Owens to the ground from the ring apron. Stephanie said, you are indefinitely suspended. Mick all of a sudden out of the middle of nowhere, no he's not. I like that. And announces that he's making it. Around here we don't suspend someone for losing their cool because they feel like they were ripped off. We award them with title matches. That was kind of pretty cool. It would be KO, Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins at Clash of Champion. Stephanie wasn't too happy about that. Next up, we had our first match of the night. It was Bayley versus Charlotte. Charlotte basically told Dana, I'll show you how to get the job done, but you have one job to do tonight, and that's just stand there and take notes. Dana tried to get involved. Bayley ends up winning the match. Charlotte and Dana in the back locker. Charlotte slaps Dana and says, you're sorry, and walks off. Next up, we have Bo Dallas in a squash match. That's right, Bo Dallas in a squash match. Never saw this one coming. That I talk about shocking moments. That's a shocking moment. But I like the new attitude for Bo Dallas. I just didn't like the whole squash match with him because it didn't make no sense. I understand if you're trying to redo his character or whatever, but it just didn't make no sense to me. But anyways, you knew he was going to win that match. Do like the new attitude and the new character they're trying to do with him. Next up, we had a match that was set earlier in the night because of a confrontation between Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho to Mick Foley, calling out Mick Foley. Mick Foley put them both in matches. The first match is Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho. The second match was going to be Sami Zayn, KO, and I'll get to that in a second. It was a very good match, I thought, back and forth. You knew they weren't going to let Chris Jericho beat Seth Rollins. I thought this was a really good match, honestly. And Seth Rollins gets the win, of course. Next up, we had Cesaro versus Sheamus, best of 7. Sheamus is up 2-0. He goes up 3-0. It's kind of getting boring. Don't know what direction they're going with this. You don't figure they're going to let him sweep Cesaro. That is part of some bigger plan. So you have to figure that Cesaro's going to come back at some point and get this all evened up. Next up, we had the Shining Stars versus Big Cass and Enzo. This match didn't make no sense to me. First off, I want to talk about the Enzo and Cass on the mic to start the match. I thought they was great. Enzo acts like he's pregnant. He lays down to have a baby. He's breathing, and every time they do the breathing thing, they go, "How you doing?" It was very good. The baby comes out. So it was a kind of a funny segment, but the Shining Stars pick up the win. I don't understand it. Another match that kind of threw me off there. Nia's Jack, that means, yes, I'm afraid it is. A squash match against Ann. I can't remember her last name. I'm sorry about that, folks. But she is friends with Alicia Fox. But it was a squash match. Later on, Alicia Fox does confront Nia Jax over it. Acts like she's going crazy, doing a total diva kind of move, and gets pushed. So we could be building for Alicia Fox Nia Jax match. Could it happen? Could Nia Jax actually take on someone that at least has somewhat of a name? We don't know. We'll see. Next up, we had Gallows and Anderson segment with the Old Day. That's right. Creative. Didn't want to get too creative with this one. Instead of New Day, just turn it around and Old Day. Okay, that doesn't make no sense. Bring down 4 guys dressed up like New Day as old men. Well, it was they're doing their talking. Well, it's interrupted by New Day. New Day comes down. Gallows and Anderson doesn't want nothing of it, so they're going ahead and up the ramp. So New Day starts dancing. They try to hit New Day with one of the canes. New Day pretty much destroys Old Day. Segment didn't really hit me in a good core. I didn't like it too much, but it's what it is. Next up, we had Darren Young versus Jinder Mahal with Titus on the OI commentary. Titus kept commenting how can he be make him great again, because Darren Young was never great in the first place. So this is building for that match. Darren Young gets the win. Titus comes down. He attacks Titus. He totally really just snaps. Saw a little bit of Bob Backlund in him. Gotta like that, right? Pretty good ending where the referees had to basically separate them. Then Bob Backlund and him embrace in the ring and celebrate. That was a kind of cool. Next up, we had Braun Strowman. Wait, no squash? That's right. It's not a complete squash, and I said this when I was watching the show. It's not a complete squash because it is Sin Cara. I mean, that could be a squash because you figure Braun's going to win the match, but it's not a complete squash. And Braun went on to win the match. Up, folks, we had Sasha Banks. Earlier in the night, she had tweeted out that she was coming to Raw with an announcement, and it's bad news. So anyway, she comes down. She's on the mic, and it sounds a lot like a Daniel Bryan type of mic segment. You guys may know what I'm talking about. Yeah, real emotional. People were coming to tears. People were like, "No way, this can't happen." It was sad. People were like, "Wow, what's going on?" She's telling the universe thank you. She's there. She's talking. Very emotional interview. Segment. Then Dana Brooks. She comes down. So at this point, everybody, including myself, was like, okay, wait, what's going on? Is she retiring? Is she not? But they can't do this again. I mean, look how they sent the Dudley Boys out. Now this. So it's like, what's going on? They cannot send another person out like this. Dana Brooks gets in the ring, says, I'm going to finish finish what Charlotte started for Charlotte because I made her a promise. But Sasha Banks drops her in the bank statement. That's right. She doesn't look hurt. Sasha Banks gets up, grabs the microphone, goes, the bad news wasn't for you. It was for Charlotte. Let her know I'm coming to Clash of the Champions for my women's title. Wow. But wait, isn't Bayley supposed to be taking on Charlotte at Clash of Champions? Could we be seeing a triple threat at Clash of Champions? I won't complain. No, I won't. But could we be? Could be. But pretty good segment anyways. Just to say, throw this out there, Sasha's a pretty good actress. She had me believing it for a while there. But moving on. Next up we had the match that was set by Mick Foley. You know what I'm talking about. We got Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Now, when this match, when they started fighting on the main roster, I made a statement, and I said that this is going to get old if they continue to keep these guys fighting. After the first several matches, I made that statement. I'm here today personally to say how wrong I was, because these two could fight every single night, and it would be as much entertaining the next night as it was the first night. Very good entertainment with these two. There's just something about these two inside the ring. They could fight on and on and on, my friends. But really enjoyed it. Very good fight. Roman Reigns does come down at the end of the match. Get in the ring, wanting to fight Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens getting out of the ring, getting out of the way. Chris Jericho comes down. They basically got him cornered there. They're going to double team him. And then all of a sudden you hear Mick Foley's music. Mick Foley comes out. He says, now, whoa, guys, whoa. Roman, I see that you want your hands on that on Kevin Owens and the Universal title. So here's what I'm going to do. Next week on Raw. Okay, folks, first, let me just put this out there. What Mick Foley's going to do is piss off Kevin Owens. Because next week on Raw, you versus Kevin Owens, you win, you're thrown in to that Universal title match at Clash of Champions, and it will become a triple threat match. All you got to do is beat Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, pissed off. He's not too happy with Mick right now. Gets down, starts to walk like he's walking away. Chris Jericho gets in the ring. Spear from Roman Reigns. And that's how the show goes off. So next week on Raw. Not the greatest show tonight, but still, it was the show. Catch you guys later. As always, like, favorite, subscribe, whatever. I'm going to get on out of here. Peace. Hey guys, real quick, I just want to add this onto this video. I know I was late doing this video. Well, this morning I got the message on my on the WWE app that they had a match number 4 in the Cesaro versus Sheamus match. Cesaro won, so the series is tied 3-1. I don't have no commentary on the match because obviously it was on a live event. But they did have it on a live event. So now we know that we're not going to be seeing them all. Because obviously they have one on the live event. And so the series is not going to be a complete sweep. So I just wanted to throw that in there and let you guys know what's going on with that. So again, Cesaro beat Sheamus. And the series is now 3-1. So catch you guys later. Again, like, subscribe, whatever. Peace.